What's up, guys? I am going to Walgreens right now. I'm going to get my first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine, and I am super excited. I'm super scared. We'll see how it goes. So this month marks exactly 1 year since we went on quarantine and have been away from school. I remember that day vividly. It was March 13th. It was a Friday. That's actually the day that I got Porkins, the pig-nosed turtle. So me and my classrooms were celebrating his 10th birthday or gotcha day at Montgomery High School. We all sang happy birthday to him. They brought cakes, and it was just a really fun day. We were given an extra week tacked on to our spring break because of the pandemic breaking out. And you know, we all thought that after the 3 weeks, it would be under control and we would be able to get back to school, but we never got back. And it's just crazy to think that it's gonna be more than a year until we get back to school. But this vaccine is that first step, and I can't emphasize enough how happy and excited I am for this. That's the jam. So while I'm heading over there, let's take a look at how COVID vaccines work. In the 1700s, smallpox was ravaging the planet. A deadly disease that left horrible scarring. 20% of the people infected with it would succumb to the disease. It was noticed by Edward Jenner in the late 1700s that milkmaids were not getting smallpox. Having already contracted the cowpox virus, a very similar strain to the smallpox virus, the milkmaids were immune to smallpox. Jenner injected the pus from a cowpox victim into the arm of a child. He was later injected with the scabs from a smallpox victim and did not contract smallpox, and thus was born the vaccine. Fortunately, after 200 years, science has improved and we don't have to experiment on little kids anymore. The Pfizer and Moderna vaccines are the first messenger RNA vaccines authorized for human use. Messenger RNA is a coded signal sent by the nucleus of a cell to make a specific protein. The COVID vaccine injects you with a synthetic mRNA molecule which your ribosomes utilize to construct a COVID-specific protein. Your body is tricked into thinking it has been invaded by coronavirus and responds accordingly by making antibodies against it. All right, I'm here. Wish me luck. Well, it's official. Just got my first dose. So let me tell you how it was. So when I got in there was 2 people ahead of me, and the first person got called in pretty quick, but then it took another 30 minutes before me and the other woman got our shot. What happened was, you know, about 5 minutes before it resumed, some guy parked in front of me with his cart, and he had a box in his cart, and there was smoke coming out of that box. You know, that smoke that comes out with dry ice? So I'm assuming that he just brought in a fresh new batch of vaccines, and yeah, that was it. So she immediately got called in and was in and out super fast, and then I got called in. The doctor asked if I had any questions, and the only question that came to mind was, when is my next dose? And he said 3 weeks. And then after the 3 weeks, after 2 weeks, I should be fully clear. He cleaned my arm, pinched it, stuck the needle in. I gotta admit, when he pushed down on the plunger, you could feel that cold vaccine enter your body, and a little bit painful, and it kind of immediately numbed my arm. And yeah, a little discomfort will go a long way, and I'll take that any day over being hospitalized over COVID. So I'm gonna head home and I'll give some impressions maybe a day after and see how I feel. But yeah, thanks for joining me right now.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. And when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull up front, but you know. Like that.
Good morning. I wanted to give you guys an impression of how I feel the day after receiving the Pfizer vaccine. First of all, I have been up since 2 in the morning. I don't know whether the side effect is being really energetic, but I feel super energetic right now. I feel like I could run a marathon. Actually, I don't run, so probably not. But I do feel really good. I have no side effects whatsoever as far as feeling ill. I do have a sore shoulder, and it's limited my mobility, but it basically feels like getting punched in the shoulder. If you ever played that game when you were a kid and you punch each other's shoulders, basically that's what it feels like all the time. So it's not something major, but it does hurt a little bit. If you work in labor, you might have trouble, working that day. Maybe take the day off after that first vaccine. Supposedly it's worse after the second vaccine, so we'll see about that. But no headaches, no ill feelings. I feel really good on just like 3 hours of sleep. So if I don't have any other impressions, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care. Take that vaccine. See you later.